It's Don here from the board. Thank you for coming along and checking out another one of our videos. Now we're getting really close to the Sydney 2017 #1 meetup. It's actually only 1 week and a bit away. So it's Thursday right now in Sydney, and it's going to be Saturday week on July the 8th. So it's about, 9 days time, thereabouts. So we're getting down to the crunch end, and stuff is still coming in. Now today, of course, by the fact that you've seen the title of this video, you'll know we're going to be looking at what's come in from Rama Works. Now Rama was very kind and generous to actually get on board, of course, being an Australian designer for MK stuff, and he has sent this. Of course, it wouldn't be true Rama style if it wasn't some packaging that had a bit of bling on it, so nice shiny bubble wrap packaging. Now, of course, I don't know what's in it. All I know is that he put it in and shipped it off, and here it is. So let's crack it open and see what else we're going to be rifling away at the meetup. It's pretty exciting because anything from Rama for most part is excellent. So I don't think it really matters what it is. It's going to be good. Hopefully, me opening it like this is not going to cause any issues inside. Alrighty. Just getting the last bits of it open. Ooh, wow. Okay. Now, if you can just see that, it is absolutely chockers. Now, of course, that's very Australian as a term, chockers. So if you don't know what it means it's jam-packed full of stuff. I see some business cards, which of course we're going to put out so everyone can have a look and take one. Very minimalistic, very stylish Rama, with of course Rama Works in the back. So cheers. And then we're going to get into the cool stuff. Not that there isn't anything that's not cool. And wow, look at that. We've got some very, very nice polished cloths. So we've got a whole bunch of these polished cloths, which I'm sure will be really appreciated. Clean your caps, clean your keyboards, clean your glasses. It's a good amount of those. And 2 wave caps. Special edition, limited release. Wow. So we've got a standard wave series and we've got a limited edition. Now this is a round 3 aluminium in midnight. If I flip it over, are these sealed? They are indeed heat sealed, so I'm not going to crack that open, but we can see it's the black color. Of course, the packaging's not really making it easy to see, but if you're not familiar with the wave, you'll be able to see it probably a little bit better on this limited edition one. Now, it's got in Japanese 23 out of 50 release and special edition written in katakana there as well. So that's pretty cool. And see if I can get that. We'll see if it'll focus on the words first. There we go. And that's what the wave cap looks like. So it's got some striations on the edges, and it's got that concavity to it. So it's got a bit of a texture, which you can actually feel through the packaging, which is pretty neat. So, wow. Now, of course, they're very high gloss caps. They have a particular, I think it's a PVD treatment, whatever that actually stands for. I'm not entirely sure because it's a metal treatment that I'm not 100% familiar with, but of course, you know, you can keep that shine nice and bright with these polished cloths. If we look on the back of these, you'll actually see there's a bit of writing there as well. I don't know if the camera's going to manage to get to it. There it goes. And it's a wave round 3 with a tiny, tiny little Rama logo there as well. Now, this stem type, I know it's definitely a MX support type. If I can get the crucifix to come into focus kind of through the plastic there. little bit challenging because it's a milky plastic. But I'm not 100% sure if that's actually what they call the TMX, but it might be because it's slotted on the sides, which would allow for it to fit on a Top-Ray keyboard. Sadly, of course, because it is sealed, and I will keep it sealed, I'm not going to be able to give it a try on any of my Top-Ray keyboards. So there you go. 2 wave caps, fantastic. 1 in the Midnight and 1 in the Special Edition. Going to be some very happy people, whoever wins this. Plus, of course, we've got a whole bunch of these that will also raffle off, and there's plenty to go around. So those who are a bit concerned because they've only got 1 raffle ticket or a small number of raffle tickets, this is going to mean that there's more chance for you to be able to get one. So I want to say thank you, of course, to Rama for supporting the meetup and sending these, especially because he's been very busy. Rama is actually going to be jet setting over to the US, and he's going to be there for one of the meetups in LA that's organized by Originative, and he's also hopping further up the coast, and he's going to the Seattle meetup on July the 22nd. So if you haven't registered for either of those two and there's still opportunity to do so, I would say get on board and get onto those registrations as soon as possible. I know that the Originative one in LA had limited spaces available. I'm not sure if the Seattle one has any sort of restrictions either, but I would recommend you to find out details as soon as possible and register if you want a chance of catching up and seeing Rama, and also a chance of getting your hands on some of his goodies, which I'm sure will be part of those meetups. So we'll have these out in a couple of weeks' time. Everyone can appreciate them, and good luck. Thank you. Checking out the video. Of course, would really love and appreciate your like on this video, the share of this video so other people can check it out, and of course a subscription to our YouTube channel. Right now we are at 622 subscribers, which is fantastic. We're about a quarter of the way to 700, which will be our next giveaway. Currently our 600 giveaway is running right now. I'll have the link to the actual giveaway in the description of this video, and it'll run until the 15th of July, which is the weekend after the Sydney meetup, and maybe we'll do a live stream or something like that as part of our weekend podcast recording to give that keycap away. So I think we'll wrap it at that, and of course, as usual, until next time, happy clacking.